Let's start with something uncomfortable. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, how can they be so stupid? Maybe they make the same mistakes again and again. Maybe they ignore obvious facts. Maybe they act without thinking. And if we're being honest, sometimes people might have thought the same about us too. So today, we're diving into the psychology behind what we call stupid behavior. But listen carefully. This is not about insulting anyone, because what we often call stupid is usually something much deeper. Let's break the biggest myth first. People are not stupid by default. What we call stupidity is often a combination of lack of awareness, lack of information, emotional reactions, and sometimes unconscious habits. In other words, it's not always about intelligence, it's about how someone uses it. Now here's the first deep layer. Cognitive laziness. The human brain is designed to save energy. Thinking deeply takes effort. Questioning beliefs takes effort. Analyzing situations takes effort. So many people choose the easier path. They accept what they hear. They follow what others do. They don't question, not because they can't, but because they don't want to spend that energy. And over time, this habit creates shallow thinking. Now, let's go deeper. Emotions overpower logic. Have you ever seen someone make a clearly bad decision just because they were angry, or excited, or afraid? That's not stupidity. That's emotional hijacking. In those moments, the emotional brain takes control, and logic takes a back seat. So even intelligent people can act stupid under strong emotions. Another powerful factor: ego. Some people don't want to admit they're wrong, even when the truth is clear. Why? Because accepting mistakes feels like losing. So, instead of learning, they defend their position, argue, deny, ignore. And that behavior looks like stupidity from the outside. But inside, it's just a fragile ego protecting itself. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Lack of exposure creates narrow thinking. If someone grows up in a limited environment, with limited ideas, limited perspectives, their thinking becomes limited too. They might not question things because they've never been taught to. So when they face new situations, they react poorly, not because they're incapable, but because they've never been exposed to better ways of thinking. Let's talk about something uncomfortable: overconfidence. Some people think they know everything. Even when they dance single quotes, they speak with certainty, without understanding, and this creates a dangerous illusion: I'm right, even if I'm wrong. Because when you think you already know, you stop learning. And when you stop learning, you stop growing. But here's the twist. Everyone has moments of stupidity. Yes, everyone, even highly intelligent people, because intelligence is not a constant state. It depends on your awareness, your emotions, your environment. So instead of asking, why are they so stupid? A better question is, what's influencing their thinking right now? Now, let's bring this back to you. Because this is not just about others, it's about self-awareness. The real danger is not being wrong. The real danger is thinking you can never be wrong, because that mindset blocks growth completely. So what's the solution? First, stay curious instead of judging quickly. Ask questions. Try to understand, because curiosity expands your thinking. Second, control your emotions. Pause before reacting, because a few seconds of awareness can prevent a lot of regret. Third, accept that you don't know everything, and that's okay, because growth begins with this simple sentence: I might be wrong. And most importantly, choose learning over ego, because every time you admit a mistake, you become wiser, not weaker. Let me leave you with something deep. What we call stupidity in others is often a reflection of moments when awareness is missing, not intelligence. Now think about this. Are you judging others for being stupid? Or are you missing the deeper reasons behind their behavior? Be honest. I want you to share your thoughts in the comments. And if this video made you think differently, don't forget to subscribe to NeuroX Secrets. Because here, we don't just judge behavior. We understand the psychology behind it.